Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nick Braswell, and today we are going to be going over my demonstrative presentation. The topic I've picked today is building a depth chart. As a football coach, I'm going to show you guys an example of what a depth chart looks like, some of the decisions they make going into placement of where players are on the depth chart, and also just other things they might put in the sheet, like a key, like when you're reading a map saying like what means what and just going over it. So let's get started here. Let me go over by showing you guys what a depth chart looks like. Right here we got one. This is an example of the 2016-2017 Texas Longhorns college football, their depth chart. And as you can look around, you can see right here we're going with defense. You can see they have free safety. Rover is typically your strong safety. That's what that verbiage means. You got left and right corners. You got your left side linebacker, middle linebacker, and then right here you have the word whip. Now, whip can mean different things. They're not going to always come out in this 4-3 formation. Sometimes you're going to come out in a 4-2, and you're going to have an extra defensive back, so that could be your strong safety. For Texas specifically, they had number 6 Reynolds. You can see right here he's 6 foot, 183-pound sophomore. He was a very athletic player, so he could also play defensive back, drop back into coverage, or sit here play linebacker, play the run. And then you'll see you have number 24 Shegog under that. He's 6'2", 213, and he is a red shirt. You can see the R right there. That indicates red shirt junior. So that means he's been in the program for 4 years. We'll go back, zooming out. And then we'll go down here to offense. And yeah, you'll also see you have your offensive line right here. You have your 2 outside wide receivers. Now, if you go into a 3 or 4 wide receiver set, that's where Bradshaw and this Debolo guy comes in. As you scroll down, see, this is going to be your 2 starting outside receivers, him and over here Hodges. And over here on the left, this is going to be your number 1 wide receiver spot. So the guy under the number 1 spot is going to be your number 3 receiver. So when you go into the packages with 3 wide receivers, yeah, Bradshaw is going to be the next man in. And then if you go 4 wide, you're going to have Deplo come in there. We go down here, we look, we see obviously quarterback. Everyone knows what the quarterback is. They have something interesting right here on this depth chart. They have starting quarterback number 4 Evans, and then under that they have Motley and Jackson. They have an either-or position, so that could tell you that the coaching staff is very high on both these 2 players right here moving into the future. And you can see that this guy is a freshman right here, Jackson, 6'1", 211. So they can say that this is a really highly touted recruit they brought in. They're really high on him, but they also have Motley right here. And he is a redshirt senior. So you can see he's been in that program for a long time. The coaching staff really trusts him. So it's either do you want to go with experience, depending on how your season's going, or say your season's not going so well, Evans gets injured, you're going to want to put in the freshman, get him some time in there. So that's interesting. Tight end, same thing with the wide receivers. This is going to be your number 1 tight end. If you go into a 2 tight end package, you're going to have Burke. I don't see a third listed, so I don't think these guys ran a lot of 3 tight ends. They mostly wanted to keep speed on the outside with receivers. You also got your running back down here. And then this is your slot position, your flex. In your flex, you're going to have it kind of as a tight end that's not close to the line. It's kind of a different how you put it. Do you really want to go with a speed package, or do you want to go with a power package more with Cunningham? As you can see, he's 6'2", 236. And over here on this slot guy, you see him 6 foot, 199. So there's a big weight difference, so a big strength difference in these players. You go down here and you see your specialists. You got kicker, punter, kick returner, punt returner, kick off. You have your H back. Then you have your PS and then your KS right there. So we'll go back over here into this screen. So that's just an example of how a depth chart looks and kind of like what these positions are, why players are placed where. Typically depth charts, you're going to want to build them early into your off season, going into your spring training. And that's where you can really kind of evaluate these players and place them, where they need to be assigned. You can see some of those positions they had seniors starting, and in others they had freshmen or underclassmen starting, and that's really where you got to get into your spring, into your early season for your summer training, and that's really where you solidify your depth chart moving into the week one games or preseason or however whatever level of football you're in, whatever you're doing. So, I hope you guys learned a little something today. I enjoyed talking about it. I look forward to talking more about football and various things and how coaches do things and why they do them. So, y'all have a great day. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.